They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So you said that they put millions of my Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right. One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Of a hole was never expected to grow. Just obstacle sat in the road. That a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never our home. Only a place of captivity, safe facility, hate, disfigure me. The claim that I'm lazy be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years. And countless myths of them is only. I can't wait till it's surrounded. Ready to tangle my in the angels, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles and make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cages, safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show. We could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found. The time for your judgment is now. See just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. 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 Look, ain't no remorse in my blood cell. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cocktail. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is served cold, I just hope they making oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in the world of mad shooters. There was designed fire for our babies to pass through in the day of our king's reign. I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums. One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
I know exactly what they want. I know exactly what they want. Just be patient. My name is my name, power and glory, I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name get more for me, y'all keep the fame. I want the glory, been that nigga, bitches never ignore me. Rich in spirit, little bitch can't afford me. They want static, fix it with a 4G, red beam on it. You think I'm recording, kicking front doors, you try to backdoor me. We are not a gang, bitch, we are army. Book a den, you know I don't tell stories. stories. Keep it 100 in enlightenment. You niggas fake baby K name Adonis. Mini Drake, clip curl, but somehow I can shoot it straight. Insta clip, I can shoot 4 minutes straight. Turn this to the Super Bowl if I need to. I can hit your chief up with an eagle. Set you up on the score, but they lied to you. Why you letting them niggas mislead you? My name is my name. Power and glory. I never change. Stand on loyalty. Remain the same. Say what you mean. Speak on my name. You go to war with me. We move the same. You think that it's for me. Running the game. Kicking the door with me. All through the pain. The snow. The rain. The ups and downs. My name did more for me. My name is my name. Power and glory. I never change. Stand on loyalty. Remain the same. Say what you mean. Speak on my name. You go to war with me. We move the same. You think that it's for me. Running the game. Kicking the door with me. All through the pain. The snow. The rain. The ups and downs. My name more for me. You won't see it coming. I move like a crook, a thief in the night. So watch what you put. My aim precise. These bullets 12 inches long. A block away, I could take off the foot. Ask me no questions if you know my stance. Bitch, I'm the man, so thanks in advance. They mean a rifle on top of a tripod. If they ever tell you I was taking a stand, think I run up on me, but I'm way too advanced. Spinning with choppers, turn you into a fan. Can show you the steps, but won't hold your hands. They thought they could stop me. It ain't go as planned. How I get this far? Cause I took a chance. Really got ranked, keeping it a band. This ain't what you think. Better think again. This ain't what you think. You better think again. My name is my name. Power and glory. I never change. Stand on loyalty. Remain the same. Say what you mean. Speak on my name. You go to war with me. We move the same. You think that it's for me, running the game, kicking the door with me, all through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. My name is my name. Power and glory. I never change. Stand on loyalty. Remain the same. Say what you mean. Speak on my name. You go to war with me. We move the same. You think that it's for me, running the game, kicking the door with me, all through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. The war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all. Y'all created this monster. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all, y'all created this monster. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all, y'all created this monster. Went to created this monster.
Backstage. Yeah, nigga. Fake ass nigga.
You ain't no Israelite, bitch. You a gospelite, bitch.
Fuck you talking about? Hey,
If that nigga won't war, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, but he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think? Well, you be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bout it. UPK too solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing. Like, bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch. Sharp on shit, I'm bout it. UPK too solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. All they hoes wanna take my piece. All they nigga wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a hoe study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walk around like they don't know nothing. And the lame nigga fall for 'em and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Shoulda took the time, get a damn no. But I see the sorrow and I show her. She could never get a piece home. You a dirt ass, rust ass neck bitch with a fake ass jewelry. In Tennessee while I'm touring. It's a Tennessee, but she luring. And a sucker duck bitch ass boy, fuck nigga over that bit muggin'. I say, if that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, but he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think? Well, you be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bout it. UPK too solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing. Like, bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need. Right round the way. You a little nigga, ain't nothing to me. Face up, boy, I fit a beat. Yeah, AR-223, Draco with a magazine. Yeah, the clip roll like limousine. I shoot your ass in the spleen, boy, I bust your ass in the temple. We debating by the temple. Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim. You squirm off like a lizard. Nigga walk down my road. Why this nigga come down my road? Boy, come down my road, boy, I charge your ass toll fee. I'm a real big priest, nigga. UBK play for keys, nigga. Commander General get a damn order, but ain't nothing to me to damn kill you. I stuck in his ass like a cat. All weapons was full of tech. Boy, like a close comeback. Nigga got popped off for a neck. If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named is Slayer. What you think? Well, you be done to try. South Coast shit, we bout it. You PK, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Walk out every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood or hood? More than you, bitch.
Christ said 7 women gonna be on one nigga in the end time. Nigga, fuck wrong with you, boy. Stress by that damn hoe ass bitch. Fake ass nigga too. Dumb ass motherfucker. Fuck you. Backstage.
Pando, kill the beat.
I don't know who, somebody need to hear this. Y'all don't speak Hebrew, that's Yiddish. How the fuck you try to label us anti-Semitic? We the Israelites, blacks, native Hispanics. The Germans getting locked up for the Holocaust. Meanwhile, black people still up in the Holocaust. 100 million of us died in the transatlantic. 6 million died. Y'all want the world to never forget it. You can never be a Jew. You a Ashkenaz. This ain't a star dum-dum. A gun die or die. Yeah, Yeezy told the truth and got ostracized. Not one person in the Bible had on a yarmulke. We was slaves in America like we was in Egypt. Y'all don't even fit the curses in the Torah neither. Y'all was blind to the truth. I had to make it clear how Jerusalem, your land, your people came from Europe. That was 1947. Your menorah got 9 sticks. It's really only 7. Yeah, it's us against the world. Armageddon. This what happened when you inherit lies from your ancestors. Y'all the synagogue of Satan with them black hats. Your whole nation sitting ducks, Aflacs, bunch of thieves and culture vultures, ain't nothing kosher. To tell the truth, you vagabonds don't have a culture. Macedonia, Alexander and Philip, you a convert, so tell me, how the fuck is you Israel? That don't make you the people just cause you live there. Why my people can't hate your people like y'all hate Hitler? All the prophets was black and was called nigga. Y'all don't even real Jews. Y'all don't study Christ. Y'all follow the Talmud. Keep it real, yeah, let's keep it real. Cold hard truth, it give you chills. Say y'all Jewish cause y'all ain't really them. About to do them like Hammond, it's the Feast of Purim. UPK undefeated, it's an easy win. We was born fighting, y'all the evil twin. Jacob took hold of his heel, then out came his little red bastard and they kosher deals. It's only 12 tribes, y'all trying to make it 13. Esau despised his birthright, the Lord cursed him. He ain't the devil who is, I'm still searching. Ask your rabbi, why he get them babies herpes? I don't know what's worse, that or you claiming that you a Maccabee. I'm about to cancel, everybody try to cancel ye. I ain't afraid to speak, that's what I do. They riding to the core, I'm just judging them by their fruit. Cause they ain't suffering curses. If I was carnal, I promise I'll punch you in person. I know this is an uncomfortable subject. They making millions off our culture and black people suffering from it. Yeah, they don't believe in Christ. They the Antichrist. Make a living off of niggas. They're a parasite. I ain't afraid to tell the truth. Niggas terrified. I'm about to go DEFCON 4. I ain't satisfied.
That is proof. That is absolute proof that they know we are the real Jews. That's absolute proof. Now you got the records. Go find me a white Jew on any archaeology in Egypt anywhere. You will never find a piece of archaeology with white people as slaves in Egypt. So don't tell me that they were slaves and it's their identity, and they know it. And I know the blasphemy of them, but they are Jews. The Lord knows the blasphemy of you so-called white people that say you are Jews and you are not Jews. You are not the people of the Lord. You are not God's chosen people. God's chosen people are living in the ghettos of America. God's chosen people are in poverty and depression in the streets of America. God's chosen people are walking around in America with no identity. That's where God's chosen people are.
Israel, the Israelite school of universal and practical knowledge.
Yo, we live? All right, no sweat. Give it up for another one, man. Good podcast we gonna have today. Still going over a couple of topics. I'm still also working on those guests that we was talking about. Still working on those dates and stuff like that. Still, so stay tuned. If y'all can hear us well, put a 1 in the chat if you can hear us well. If you can't hear us too well, let us know. We'll modify that. It's a T.O.P. podcast, ton of pressure. You know what I'm saying?
Pressure.
I got a Mother Bar here with me. You know what I'm saying? I also got Kananya with me. We got Officer Kala on the ones and twos, newly raised up to a 500. You know what I'm saying? Well deserved. We got some topics we're gonna talk about today. First topic, before we get into the topics, pay your Passover fees. The Passover will be April the 20th, 2024 in Durham, North Carolina. If you're not there, man, I don't know what to say. It's about to be another party, man, another Passover week. And then the Passover, the heaviest part about that is not a party. That's when we talk about we remember about how the Lord got us up out of slavery in ancient Egypt and how we look forward to the Lord for doing that again to get us up out of America. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
A couple things going on in the world right now. You still got things beefing up in the Middle East. You still got police officers unaliving black men in America. A couple lynches that I heard about recently. How we look at children in this nation is crazy. We got a couple stories talking about abuse of children on camera. You know what I mean? Like we got some juicy stories today. We're gonna talk about Ice Cube. We're gonna talk about Megan Thee Stallion being honored by Planned Parenthood. It's something you got to think about. We got a cop shoots a black man in the back, right, through a police car because he said that he shots was fired.
Acorns.
It was acorns.
Acorns are shooting them up. I'm hit.
And according to what the video shows, he's sitting here screaming like he got shot.
Like he got hit. And then afterwards at the interview, you can hear him say like, all I heard was the noise and then my legs went numb.
Listen, man. Look, man. You can't make this up, man. This is something that it's been televised now.
Right.
Well, I mean, we can't make it up because it's on video.
Right.
Then big up to Officer Dawada that runs the San Antonio camp in Texas. Let's give him a hand, man. He was integral. He was an intricate piece in that Nature Boy case.
Yeah.
Saving that baby away from him, man. Yep. And you need brothers like that.
Damn right.
All around. You have men like that that'll step in and save these children like an Israelite school PK, you'll be all right. Nature Boy is life.
Well deserved. Life in prison.
Who else got life? Malachi Z. York. He got life for harming children. So yeah, man, we're gonna go into it, man. Any other announcements though before we get into it?
Talk about Passover, Durham, North Carolina. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? April 20th.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, but we just left from Kansas City, man. We went down there to support Kansas City. Big up to Officer Malak, Captain DeGalga Bar, for inviting us down there. It was Chicago, Milwaukee that went down, St. Louis that went down. Mm-hmm. It was wonderful. I liked it. Had a good time. Man, Officer Warrior is a driving. Yo, he is a driving man.
He'll go.
Yo, he drove 8 hours there and 8 hours back. Wouldn't let nobody get behind the wheel. So big up to Officer Warrior, man. Like, big up to him for that. That was important, right? He's a professional driver at that. That's what he does for a living. So, man, big up to him. What else? What happened in North Carolina? Commander Johanna went down there for the Feast of Purim. A lot of schools gave away a lot of stuff, man, like a lot of clothes, and went out to teach camp. It was nice. I saw the footage of it. Man, I wish we would have been able to get out there, but of course we had other missions to do. I think that's about it on announcements. Big up to the West Coast, man. Big up to the West Coast. Captain Goodall out there and his team doing his thing. Captain Quan were all out there doing their thing. Big up to Texas, Captain Kahan, you know what I'm saying? Thumb Yard. You got Captain Yatsazak, you got Captain Yashamar. Them brothers down there doing their best to make it happen. Big up to the South, you know what I'm saying? You got Captain Kahan again, you know what I'm saying? You got Officer Taza, you got you know what I'm saying, Officer Yaramaya, you know what I'm saying, Officer Lahagun. Then you got it's kind of different because Florida, South Florida, it's even deeper south. Big up to the school down there in Florida, man. All around the globe. Big up to Captain Marquardt, the Midwest Monster Mayhem, for doing what he's doing to raise up these schools out here, man. Without his guidance and his tutelage under Commander Johanna, brother, it wouldn't be. I don't see it being how it is, how you see it today. And big up to my crew out here, man. In Milwaukee, man. ZQ, Officer Zaquan, Officer Mother Bar right here. You know what I'm saying? Officer Rapayala, Officer Officer Ayar, Officer Tabak. Man, as much as I can, I want to shout these brothers out because y'all brothers doing a hell of a job out here. So
big ups to you too, Cap.
Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Why not? While we at it, you know what I'm saying? The brother got this old big expensive bottle of scotch. We're gonna indulge. We're gonna go through these stories. Let's get to it. What we got?
Passover we got 1 month to get everything situated. Your garments, transportation, where you're gonna be staying at. It's crunch time. Coming down to the fourth quarter.
And that $200 that you pay in advance, that's going to get you clear for all the other events going on that entire week, man. So get that money in ahead of time.
Yeah, that's an all-access pass. That's an all-access pass, man. Like, share, and subscribe. I do support the pause policy. And we got the merch coming out soon for the pause policy, you know what I mean? Stay tuned. And where we at with it? So the first thing we're talking about, the Glock switch. Everybody know how on these rap songs they talk about the Glocks, the switches on it, the Glock, those right there. Well, could you make that bigger shot so we can read that? So on Tuesday, the House, the House of Representatives passed the Glock switch bill and named it after a late Mississippi deputy who was unalived by one this year. It's already a federal charge, but now sentences are about to get worse and will also be a state charge. So now you'll be fighting them on both sides, right? You'll be fighting the federal and you'll be fighting the state. And from what I understand, the state can drop it, but the feds can pick it up. Right. Now it's like if the feds don't pick it up, the state can pick it up. It's crazy, man. They hit me both ways with this. I mean, it's why not just be a citizen when you carry? Why you got to be a criminal? Here in Milwaukee, though, it don't matter. We can't have the switches, which is I don't know why you put a switch on the Glock anyway. It doesn't even make sense. It's not even accurate fire, but it's a good suppressant fire. It's a good deterrent,
right?
You know what I mean? But really, what you're gonna do? You're gonna hit everybody else. besides the target that you're looking for.
And go through the clip like this.
And the clip is done. I lived in Chicago for a long time. And every time I heard a switch, it was like this. That's it. Done. Whoever was holding that, if you ain't good on the Call of Duty reload, anyway, it's ready to malfunction. So, I mean, and they don't clean these weapons. You know what I mean? It's just like, who knows? Nevertheless, though, man, be safe with these firearms. Don't be a criminal with these firearms. If you're gonna have a firearm, brother, let that be your last resort when it comes to protection. What's up with these hands, man? Exactly. That's what I want to know. Like, can we get back to these hands?
Yeah.
Y'all ain't got no hands. Everybody got a gun. Oh, I ain't taking no L. I ain't fighting nobody. You think you sound gangster, but really, you sound like a coward.
Why you got that gun in prison with you?
Right. In prison, it's over for them.
Yeah, they take those at the door now.
Yeah, that's a wrap. That's right. Like you're gonna have to learn how to fight them, but it's gonna be too late. You're gonna be a punching bag.
And if I could add too, that's how you become tough. You by boxing it out as you growing up. Right. You know what I'm saying? If you don't box it out, you just, it's just like you one of the scary ones. Because I think all little boys or all growing up young men have been in at least one or two fights. Yeah. Nowadays, you got these single parent mother raising the kids. They want to fight for their sons, and they don't want to let their sons get dirty in no kind of way.
That's why these cats growing up hitting like, y'all seen that video with Young Thug when he was supposed to be sparring?
Oh yeah,
he hit like somebody's mama. He punched like
got them even afraid to skin their own knee, crazy stuff. Yeah, so I think the boxing is good. It do good. That's another thing too.
You can get us back on the screen now if you want while we're talking about it.
That's another thing too. Fighting builds the character of a young man.
Man, listen, you talking about 1 or 2 fights. Yeah, when I was growing up, brother, I had to fight every single day. Every single day in the neighborhood. You could go check my background. Every single day we had to fight. I don't give a damn what it was because and it's crazy because of course we're growing up with these cats. Everybody in my projects was damn near related, really. We grew up to find out that we really cousins, we really family. You know what I'm saying? But it was some cats up there, a couple a set of brothers up there, about 4 or 5 of them. We about 4 deep. You know what I'm saying? We walking home, you walk through their part, you got to fight them. They walk through our part, they got to fight us. We fighting every day. Come to find out, we grow up, we the ones who click together because we tested each other's metal back in the day. We know we know what we'll do in the fight. Man, we don't want no new cats around us at all who might not fight. We ready to fight. I don't care what it was. And every day, bro, we fought. So how many fights a week? Probably like, 12 fights a week. And I'm talking about real fights. And I'm talking about like these was like real rumble in the jungle. I wish my brother T.O.P, man, I'm going to see him at the Passover, man, trooping the T.O.P out there. But I know he'll tell y'all some of these stories, man. This is real talk. Like, look, one time, let me give y'all a brief story, man. And y'all cut in whenever y'all want to talk about a fight that y'all want to growing up as kids. And the reason why we're talking about it is because if you're a young boy, you're not fighting as a kid using them hands. You develop the traits of a coward, bro. Right. And what's the easiest way for a coward to win a situation is to end your life. But once he end your life, his life is ended as well because now he got to go and do time in a prison system where he's about to be somebody's butt boy. You understand? So let's avoid that and let's get back to these hands. So a quick little brief story, man. I'm walking back from the store. I don't know why I did that. Well, not the store. Really, we call the store the candy lady. I'm walking back from the candy lady, right? I don't know why I did it by myself, but I'm walking by. I get up to the, like this little gate that had like a small church behind where we was at in the projects. Like, so I see these two brothers, you know what I'm saying? They my family, D and who it was, Zach. So they catch me. I get to fight because I know what it is. I already know they about to jump me if I don't do something. I hopped the fence because I wanted to be able to close us in. So I hopped the fence to the and then I get the knocking at D. Boom, 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 rocking him, boom. So I got him on the ground, I'm knocking him, and then his brother Zach is on the fence. Boom, boom, they jumping me. And I'm trying my best to get him up off me. And then boom, here come my brother in the thigh. He hopped that fence and get the whooping on him. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, they other brother come running down the way. His name Mimi. So by this time, we done whooped them. We chased them about the fence. They going up into the little courtyard. So we chasing them. But then Mimi started coming down. So then my brother Alan, he hop off the porch, run over there and karate kick them. I'm talking about like Liu Kang kick. You know what I'm saying? When you hit him with like, yo, he hit him with the kick, bro. It was amazing, bro. Like, yo, we used to fight like that, man. It was wild. We grew up and became the best of friends, man. We grew up and became close. Fighting can bring you close. If you're not a coward, you ain't afraid to lose the fight. Man, let these people grow up, man. Y'all holding these hands of these boys, and you wonder why they become so emotional. And when you get emotional, the first thing you want to do is just pick up a gun. I can unalive another man. When really you could just take an ass whooping, go home, put some witch hazel on your face, wake up in the morning, and then go out there and do it again, and then do it again, and learn how to build some damn callous to being a man. I don't understand it, bro.
That's the Salaki, if I could cut in too. That's if I could. Yeah. That's the worst thing that an emotional little young dude can have is a gun. And then, you know, 2 lives is lost. The one that he took in his own. So it's like it's a double, you know,
double-edged sword.
Yeah, double-edged sword. Because he thinking he doing something so tough. Not knowing if he get away, we gonna be on the run for his life. That's still like losing your life because you ain't gonna be able to do nothing. Like you on the run. Yep.
And then when you're dealing with these policemen, you gotta learn how to control your nerves around them. Like I understand people's angst and anxiety around cops and their anger and frustration having to deal with them. Them kind of pretending to be civil, wanting to push and escalate a situation that you don't need to be in there, and you're already stressed, so you're willing to engage with that. And then, you know, we have situations like this, and now it cracks down on other laws that, again, we shouldn't be criminals anyway.
Facts. That's the point.
Yeah. And that would be the best way to defund the police. If we stop criminality in our neighborhood, they're not going to be able to afford to pay them to keep on coming into our neighborhoods.
So you have it.
So I mean, that's easier said than done. That's kind of reaching for something a little too soon before the neighborhood's prepared for it. But like Milwaukee itself, man, I mean, as angry as it is, just like every ghetto that our people are living in, man, we deserve better than this. And only we are going to be able to do that for each other because their system is not gonna. It's proven that it's a losing system for us, and we play into the dumb shit. So all these Glocks, I mean, this Glock switch system, it's like the brother was saying about building character, confidence, getting close as a community even. I mean, those are things that's a natural progression of manhood. And again, rebuilding society. So I mean, we have the power and the control to keep them out of our business. Because we need to learn how we need a leader.
Facts. I think we got one.
I think we got one. I can think of one. Good, excellent candidate. You know, in my opinion. But you know, who the hell are we?
Nah, you're right, man. It's well said. We need this to grow. Even like bullying at a certain extent is kind of healthy. You know what I'm saying? Kids can't get bullied at school. I mean, what you doing? You hurting them. You're hurting them more. Now, if you got a kid that just really can't handle being bullied, sometimes bullies take it too far. Yeah. But a kid needs that to learn how to deal with real life situations. Because when they get older and they go out and they get into the workforce, they're going to be bullied on the workforce. They'll bully you out of your position at work.
Yeah, you ever been on a construction crew? You can't have some soft little white attitude. Right. We're working in jobs like that, man. You better learn how to steal up.
Back in our day, bullying was physical. Yeah. Now it's all computer. They could just type something. They bullying me like how exactly. Like how can you get bullied on the computer?
I tell you, back in my days, boy, listen, they'd come up to you, surround you, and do you like this. Hey, little stupid, dumbass. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll do you like that.
Mm-hmm.
All in your face. Yeah, you got to learn how to. In your mind, right there, you got to think. All right, fine. Doing this to me. Let me. You know what I'm saying? So
2 or 3 times.
So yeah, man. I mean, let's start getting to that next story. We got another story though that we're gonna get down to, where you'll see in Chicago the gun violence is decreasing because now they're pushing the peace out there, and that'll be heavy for Chicago if Chicago can really push the peace. And then the only beefing that they do be on wax and don't allow it to come outside of the wax. You know what I'm saying? Like, because then now not only do you have to sharpen your MC skills, your skills as a rapper, but then you got to sharpen your creativity, and then you cannot take it out in the streets. So you got to find other ways to handle the aggression that we have against one another in the streets.
And I can see people trying to push that, like all that drill music and dissing people's dead homies and relatives and things like that. I just saw a video recently of a brother in Philly. I don't know, they didn't show too much of it, so I don't know how true it is, but supposedly he was digging up somebody's grave.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Nah.
So that kind of looked staged. It kind of looked a little fake, but still,
that was real.
That was legit. So
that was real.
I can see somebody taking it to that extreme, and again taking advantage of people trying to be peaceful and trying to be more mature about it, and then doing something petty like that just to try to kick it up and say, "Oh, like, all right, see, y'all ain't gonna do nothing now." I can see somebody trying to take advantage of it. So I mean, that's an excellent thing. Shout out to Chicago for taking that initiative and setting that example, being such a crazy city,
right?
Having that reputation.
And you're gonna have some people that the majority. It's really about the majority,
right?
You got some exception to the rule, but if you got the majority of Chicago rappers and Chicago neighborhoods following that protocol, then what you'll get is they'll highlight the ones that don't.
Right.
And the ones that don't, they'll just turn it back on them. Those cats won't get no bread. You know what I mean? They'll just be out there doing stupid shit. And they'll just have to stay away from them. Because you what you're really doing is they say they're all about the money. Well, when you beef, you don't get no money.
Right.
I don't know about how it is where anybody else is from, but where I'm from, you get to beefing with us, we're gonna make sure you ain't get no money, because first of all, we know you got to get your money on the block. Then we'll learn your whole infrastructure and find out how you get money. We'll stop that too. That's all a part of war. If you in a war, your first thing to do is to what? Cut off your enemy's supplies. Well, then that's what war is about. You understand? If you're not thinking like that in the war, you're not really at war. You're really just in a little disagreement that you pull guns in.
Right. Yeah, because in all that dumb shit that we're doing, thinking that we're making some kind of impact on the opposite side of the fence, the cops are going to get paid off that.
Oh, for sure.
The DA is going to get paid off that. The public defender's office is going to get paid off that. The jail's going to get paid off that. The coroner's going to get paid off that. The medic's going to get paid off that. The fire department's going to get paid off that. The stenographer is going to get a check off of that.
The street cleaner, they got to clean up the blood.
Right. The funeral home is going to get paid off that. A janitor is going to get paid off there, man. It's you're going to feed everybody else. That's why we're worth a college tuition in prison. Everybody getting money off it.
That's crazy. Let's get to this next story, y'all. We really need some peace, man. And then here we go. Megan the mayor. I don't like to call a woman a stallion.
Exactly.
Because a stallion is definitely a male horse. And if you're looking at a male horse's butt, that's kind of pause too. And my name is Captain DeBar Mob. I support the pause policy. And Megan the Mayor sounds better than Megan the Stallion anyway. It just roll off the tongue better. Megan the Mayor. You know what I'm saying? But when you're stupid and you grow up in the projects and you've never dealt with horses before, you don't even know that a stallion is a male horse. You have no clue. You know what I'm saying? So let's get the story, man. Could you big that up a little bit? So here we go. Megan the Stallion to receive prestigious honors from the Planned Parenthood for exceptional advocacy. And let me tell y'all something. You can take the screen back down. Let me tell y'all something. This is the same thing Martin Luther King did. Martin Luther King, he was receiving the Nobel Peace Prize because of abortions, unaliving babies in the womb. Bro, don't you know this is somebody's agenda? How long we gonna be stupid to the fact that this is somebody else's agenda that got popular and rich elite? That first of all, let's talk about this. Only thing that we think makes people elite is money.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Never real social status.
Right.
You take Megan Thee Stallion and put her in a room full of my female cousins. Shark Tank. I'm telling you straight up, she won't last. The money, brother, the money don't mean nothing to people who got real qualities about themselves. People that live in reality. I mean, money is what you need. You need some money so you can build up a defense against poverty and mental illness and harsh conditions.
Right.
But brother, we look at people with money and say, oh, since they got the money, then God must be with them. And where do we get that from? We got it from the Christian church. The Christian church being a house of Satan, at its best, we can say that that white people took the formula that they took from the sellout pastors in the churches and then put it on your rappers and your entertainers. And then because your preacher, he got the best suit on, he got the rings, he go outside, he got the Cadillac. And in New York City, he used to drive the Rolls Royces and the Maybachs. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you see your pastors and you think their money is their success. You think God is with them more because they got money. Why? Because you look at the dollar bill and it says, "In God we trust."
Right.
You think God is behind.
Right.
You think God is behind the money when really the Bible say you can't serve money and God at the same time. You can't do it. So, with that being said, you got Megan Thee Stallion. She's advocating for Planned Parenthood, and Planned Parenthood is known for convincing young, stupid, dumb, silly girls who decided to give their body away because of peer pressure. Girl, you should give it up. You still a virgin? You know, that's how they do it in school. I mean, when we was in school, they do the same thing. Dang, bro, you ain't got no coochie yet? And then you feel bad because you ain't got no. I never let them play with me like that. I didn't let them play with me like that. I had when got me some when I felt like I was gonna get me some. I ain't let nobody do me like that. Oh, don't play with me like that. Because really, you could be getting all the coochie in the world. I still slap the skin off your face. Right. Getting coochie don't make you a real man. Getting money don't make you a real man. What makes you a real man is who you are morally.
Right.
But so. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, if that makes you a real man, a real woman, there's a whole lot of real men and women in jail. A whole bunch of them. Yeah, more than that than there would be on the streets, then supposedly. But I mean, it serves, that kind of agency. Like I understand why they would try to target a sister to sponsor eugenics movement, essentially.
Yeah, well,
at the heart, to gain that, because that's your target demographic anyway.
Right.
So all the little girls that are looking up to her, thinking like this must be the way to go.
Well, they say your body, your choice. Yeah. Right. So when you put the seed in a woman, and which comes from you, that's your baby. First of all, this baby is yours. It don't belong to the woman. She just holding it down for a second. Hey, hold it real quick. Grow that real quick. I'm gonna come back for my stuff. That baby belongs to that man. Let's just get that out the way first. I don't give a fuck who listening to this podcast. You don't like what you hear me saying? I'm telling you straight up. The man owns the child.
That's right. That's right.
Because you would not have a baby if the man didn't put the seed in you.
Right.
So America gives you the right to these children. In the Bible, the right to these children belong to the man. That's why the scriptures say that the seed come from the father.
Right.
So what are we talking about? You didn't let these women gangster you and hijack you out of your children and destroy your entire generations with child support, and we're keeping you away from your family. And they're gonna call, and then the same women that put the men on child support, they call the man all the damn time. I need you. I can't raise them by myself. What? Well, if you need me, what do you need? Do you need me, or do you need the money, or do you need your pride to be stroked because you want to have authority over man?
Exactly.
That's the point.
And I guess who gets paid off that? The judge gets paid off that. The court gets paid off that. The stenographer gets paid. The PA gets paid off that.
Since we talk about money, nobody get paid. The child ain't getting raised by the money. You know what you doing with the money, right, AG?
I know what mine did.
I know what mine did. How about you?
Oh,
Man. Hey, y'all, we gonna. Hey, look. I got a brother right here, Officer Canunya. You know what I'm saying? He's taking applications. All right. He working right now hard with the wife he got now. Big up to her, the Big up to her. They working hard. But I'm gonna tell you like this: if you just give them more, get more women, give him some.
Right.
All right. We can increase the odds of him having some children. You understand? So yeah, give him some.
Stay away from that Planned Parenthood.
Yeah,
nah.
stay away.
You know, Margaret Sanger, she was a racist. She the one started that whole thing. You know, that abortion thing, and pushed it onto us, like for like they little extermination little plan.
Yeah. She like to boil it down to it. She would have been advocating for Megan Thee Stallion's abortion.
Exactly.
She didn't want her to live.
There you have it. Like we wouldn't have a Megan Thee Stallion if her mama would have aborted her.
Right.
Now I got a song. I ain't recorded it yet. It's called Roe versus Wade. You understand? And in the end, it says like, you know, what would you do if your mama did this to you? How would you feel if your mama did this to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Wait till the song drop. You know what I'm saying? Just to live a life of a hoe, a 403, a 304. That's what you're doing it for. You rather hit the club, you know what I'm saying, so you can get with niggas that got chains on and all this, have a baby with them, and now the doctor chopping your baby up like Shane Song. I mean, right. What you want me to tell you? It's happening out here. And let me tell you about Megan Thee Stallion being. Megan Thee Stallion is just okay with being honored. No, they sending her a check. How much money in government funding do you think goes into Planned Parenthood? Like they put billions upon billions upon. First of all, they say that they can't raise no resources to help the immigrants that come over here and need to be housed when they come from Hispanic descent. Meanwhile, the Ukrainians come over here and they get billions and billions of dollars. You understand? Then Parenthood got it. Planned Parenthood. How much money is put into? How much of your money that the government takes and put into Planned Parenthood? You'll find out it's in the upper billion. It's something.
Is that if I could too? Is dang near neck and neck with the church?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
as much money as the church make, much money as Planned Parenthood.
Yeah, we know how they hold hands.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's what they do in the church. The church, like what you were saying earlier, that's where the program came out for sellouts. It started with the Christian pastors, and Margaret Sanger and different congressmen that she was writing letters to would say the way that you can get black people to follow and endorse abortions is to have the Christian pastor to say it. Back in them days, the Christian pastor was the epitome of success in the black community. You see what I'm saying? He had all of the people's mind. He was teaching them how to live, what to do. And what he said, they thought that God said this. You see what I'm saying? And so then you got Al Sharpton selling out your neighborhoods, and you wonder how gentrification happens.
Right.
Gentrification happens because your leaders are sellouts. And they'll sell you out for abortion, and they'll sell you out to Planned Parenthood, and then they'll sell you out to Woman Thou Art Loosed, to God Loves Everybody, to God Knows My Heart, your personal savior. And the next thing you know, they'll be talking about, have you ever been swallowed up in the time of swallowing? And then before you know it.
I mean, Megan Thee Stallion, she ain't Muslim.
Right. Oh, she sure don't rock no moon and crescent star.
No, so I'm pretty sure she's a good Christian, God-fearing woman.
Oh, yeah. And the majority, y'all want to know a little secret? The majority of people that follow Islam in America, they celebrate Christmas too.
Right.
Right. Next story. Because, and we're going to talk about a little conspiracy theory too, man. I don't know if y'all know, but I got the number one conspiracy theorist right here, man. Officer Canunya, and he gonna dive into him. Now, don't get it twisted. The ISUPK are not conspiracy nuts,
right?
All right, right. But as men of war and being wise enough, we know that certain things that you call conspiracy theories are actually really happen, like 666, the mark of the beast.
Right.
You understand? You think that the mark of the beast is a chip in your hand and in your forehead, but it's not. We'll break it down, even though it's a conspiracy. You know what I mean? So let's get to the next story. What we got? It's a video. All right, let's play that video real quick. The truth is,
first time I've ever been homeless.
Yes,
it has opened up my eyes to how cruel the world can be.
Yes, sir.
If it was not for the African American community and the Latino community, I would have starved to death by now.
Man,
because
I got you.
White people are cruel and they're not kind. Black people have fed me, let me come in their home, gave me a shower, let me sleep on their couch, bought me underwear, socks, and clothes, and I'm so grateful to the African American community. God bless y'all.
God bless you, man. Hey, I'll see you soon. Let's get it.
I'm 57 years old. First time I've ever.
Oh, you have it. Black people and Hispanic people rule the earth. That's right. Even though we're in poverty, have nothing. We see a so-called white man homeless in our neighborhood. We take him to the house, let him take a shower, buy him underwears and socks, give him clothes, feed him, and now white people don't even like white people no more.
Right.
I mean, come on. The scriptures do say that that you ain't gotta remember that we definitely actually, you know what? Yeah. When the wicked is in rulership, the earth mourn.
Right.
But when the righteous are in rulership, you know what I'm saying? They what's the word I'm looking for?
They
rejoice. And you're looking at him right there, this devil right there, he's rejoicing because the kindness that blacks have, Hispanics have to our enemies. You understand? Like, we have enough decency to have humanity, even though our races are at war with each other. Even though they put us in the bottom of the bottom, and then they demonize us every day, every chance they get, they make policies to make sure that we stay down. We're still going to be human with them. And that's something they don't do with us. They treat us like animals, and every other nation too. Did you see over there on Gaza Strip where they ran over some cat that was tied up? They ran him over.
Oh, let's see that.
And his body is just exploded. We can't even show it on it. His body is exploded, flattened like a pancake, and the rest of his remains are just out on the side of him, like it just burst out. It's brother, it's horrific. All America and their war crimes are outrageous. And then you see how us, people that that love and are peaceable, what we do when it comes to dealing with other nations. Right. We should rule this earth. We should dictate policy on this earth. And
I mean, let's not be naive though. Don't just let Dylan Roof storm uncle into your home. Be smart. And it's, I love that quality about us, how charitable we are, how considerate we are, how humanitarian we are, and how we don't take advantage of that, trying to exploit it. I hate seeing these videos of people. It's mainly Edomites going out there, at a store saying, I needed this, box of diapers, this little bit of food. Do you got like $1, something you can spare me? And then a sister will give them $1, and they're like, well, because you did that, here's $500. I'm just going around blessing people. Oh, yeah. I hate that gimmick. I hate that gimmick. And you want to be nice to somebody, just be nice to somebody.
Yeah, social experiments.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, kind of. And it's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But don't just go opening up your door, letting any old body in there, because there are still sick people out there. You understand?
You're gonna run into Jeffrey.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
And you don't know why these people homeless. They could have terrible backstories. and you know what I'm saying, reasons why they homeless, and them reasons may not be so nice.
Yeah,
you just letting them right in so they can do whatever they did to become homeless to you, but you know, just be smart about it. That's all.
Don't get Jeffrey'd up.
Get them cameras in your crib.
You know what I mean?
You know,
yeah, make sure you. I would suggest that for anybody, get you some a good camera system in your residence, so that you can get every angle outside and every angle inside. That's what we do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got in our schools and in our personal homes, because God forbid there may be a time where we have to use deadly force, and we got it all on tape.
And especially if you a sister, don't be opening up your doors like that for no dude.
I mean, what race he is.
Yeah, I don't care who it is. If you a sister out there, especially you got kids and things like that, you got a responsibility to take care of first before you try to extend, you know, charity and things like that. Let's not be dummies about this. They take advantage of that. I mean, like, we've been so giving and so docile and so just willing to help. You know, these bleeding heart moments that you find yourself in. Don't be an idiot about it. So don't be stupid.
The Native Indians helped white people. And where are they today?
Unfortunately, that's an excellent example. On the reservation, on Menominee Reservation, when my rip stay up at one of the churches up there, you know, bulldozed burial grounds. Burial grounds to slap up their church right there. And then when we try to go up to the res and try to talk about some of these issues, we get blackballed by the administration, by a lot of those larger entities out there that could help us house our events, so that we're not out there in winter and things like that.
Right.
But I mean, that's, you know, welcome to America.
It's all right. We'll do it. We ain't afraid of a little cold.
We're gonna get it done.
And the cold ain't never really, you know, bothered us like that.
We did it the past 3 years.
I mean, who cares? We'll weather it. If that's what it means to put jackets on our family, then we'll do it.
Just stay out of our way.
Yeah, please do that. What we got next, y'all? We're gonna run through these stories because I know we got a lot. And we'll take a break in a second, man. What time is it? 6:23. We'll take a break out of the next couple stories. There's a question circling around the internet, right? And the question is, if you had the chance to delete one thing permanently from Earth, what would it be? Before we start even talking about it, if you got people that's listening in right now, I see Maracapop on here, Shelly Shell. Answer that question, man. Like, if you had the chance to delete one thing permanently from Earth, what would it be? I know what I'm gonna say. I know what y'all gonna say. Because we the same. You know what I mean? I wonder what a Christian would say. Let's explore what a Christian would say first.
Racism.
World hunger.
Oh, hunger. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd probably the first thing.
What else? Violence.
Yeah.
Criminals.
Yeah.
And they ask criminals too.
They delete their own.
Hatred, gluten.
They said get rid of all diseases, illnesses, and conditions.
And conditions. Who said that? Now shout them out.
East Coast Finest.
East Coast Finest said they'll get rid of all diseases, illnesses, and what? Conditions. Okay, all conditions. All conditions. We got to know all conditions. I mean,
I'm thinking they might be talking like Down syndrome.
Oh yeah.
You know, shit like that.
If you do that, then Asian people are out of here, brother.
You gotta take it all the way back.
Yeah, if you get rid of illnesses and all conditions, I think they mean like that, right?
Blindness, leprosy.
Yeah, if you get rid of leprosy, which is an illness and it's a condition and a disease, there are a race of people that are born like that. You know that, right? You gotta get rid of them. You gotta get rid of them.
Who said pornography?
And who said pornography?
Sidges, sex.
All right, no sweat. Well, let's get rid of pornography. I'll give you a hand for that one. Yes, let's get rid of pornography, because if you get rid of porn, marriages would last a lot better.
Absolutely, that's right.
Like, see, I don't have time. I don't have problems with my marriages. I don't have. You understand? When it's time for me to knock it out, I'm eat her up, beat her up, beat her up. Fire bees to the floor right now. Hey, yo, big shout out to Big Frank, man. That's some Milwaukee music. Y'all don't know what it is in the winter, man, but golly. That boy said fire bees to the floor right now. What else we got?
Said fat bitches.
Yeah, fat bitches. Damn. Who said that? Who said that?
It doesn't have a real name. It's just RJFRM 146.
Oh, man, that's crazy. Fat bitches is wild.
Hey, yeah, get them sisters some love too, man.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, the big girls need love too, man. Don't do that, bro. What else we got?
The Takarisk Mafia. Said LGBTQT ruined everything.
Hey, man. Hey. That is a fact. You know what I'm saying? Give it up to whoever that is, because they definitely did ruin everything. Let's read a few more comments.
Niggas that don't take care of their kids.
Niggas that don't take care of their kids. Why don't they take care of their kids?
Who put that up there, Club? Who is it?
Her name is Lady Sparks.
Oh yeah, she's one. She's a 304. Let me tell you something. 304. Before you even get into, I know you're finna get into it. 304s think that you have the right to dishonor the man that's been putting rod in you. You think they got the right to do that? Nah, man. You can handle that. You get. Yeah. Go ahead, handle it. Like they think that they have to make it quick too. They think that they have the right to emasculate black men, Hispanic men.
Right.
You think so? They think they can emasculate their man. They think that they can put police on them.
Right.
They think they can put them on child support.
Right.
And 9 times out of 10, man, it's the woman that needs to be on child support.
Yeah.
It's the woman that don't need the child. I'm just keeping it 100 with you. I know that from personal situations.
And if I could, sometimes the women be the reason why another man get unalived by another man. Like, they see it start some stuff, then stand back and watch it explode.
Come on, bro.
You trying to work on yourself by being 304, getting another man involved in your drama.
Mm-hmm.
Like knowing that this is a real thing too. Like our sisters can't be that dumb to not think that is a direct consequence. You got one man, you got children by him, you leave him or y'all get into a petty argument and then you separate, you boot him out the house, and now you get involved with somebody else and you don't think that that's going to cause conflict somewhere. You bring another man around his kids who may be abusive, who may be on some weirdo shit, and you don't think that might be an issue for somebody?
I.e. Nature Boy.
So now, Lady Sparks, and I ain't trying to put you on the spot or getting your personal business, but if you're basing this off of real life scenarios, off of personal experience, I mean, were you in a situation where you put your man out of the relationship, and now he was? I want to give it a benefit of the doubt, see what she says about it, but. I mean, because if then you're part of that product of niggas not taking care of their kids, because they don't want to be around you. It's not that they don't want to take care of their kids. They don't want to deal with you.
And they don't want you robbing them.
Right. Like, man.
They don't want you to rob them. Like we know the majority of the cases of women who put men on child support, those kids don't even see the money.
Right.
You understand? They don't even see that money.
Right. At all.
But you know who do see it? When she go to the club and that outfit and her hair done, and her nails done, other men see your money on her. Mm-hmm. And I think the government should take these cards that we got to put the money on and monitor all those funds. Every single transaction should be monitored,
and they should have to produce receipts.
Well, I mean, if the card, if they spending something with that card, and that's it, and they shouldn't be able to. And they shouldn't be able to take money off the card.
My daughter didn't need weed.
Yeah, my daughter definitely didn't need that.
My 2-3-year-old, she didn't need fentanyl.
Mm-hmm.
So all that money that I'm paying in to the child support and then kicking the cash on the side too.
Man, so you paying double time for somebody to get high.
And then they were living with me for a good portion of that time too.
Getting high.
Yeah. And just constantly grinding, not even paying attention to the problems that are going on under my roof, thinking everything's good, just to find out. Nah.
I'm gonna tell y'all a cat that really worked, man. This brother, Hey, this brother work, brother. This Puerto Rican cat right here, go get $1. He'll go chase a bag. I ain't gonna holler. He'll do it. He'll go get it. You know what I mean? So give him some too. You understand? And I guarantee you, his wife is definitely an advocate for other women giving him some. Give him some. All right. So with that being said, like, you know, we can read a couple more comments. Them comments was juicy. Let's get back to that, man. I'm gonna read a couple more.
See my ribs. Yep. I concur.
See, I concur. You know what I mean? Let's get to what they say in there.
The white man.
Our people are. Yeah, I know what they're gonna say. I know exactly what they're gonna say.
Naked in the streets and thinking it's okay. She said she'll get rid of that.
Yeah,
that's a good cause. That's a good cause.
Put some clothes on.
Damn right.
Let's get some clothes on these women. Let's get some clothes on these men. Men walking around here with their damn shirt off. Like, I don't want to see old man boobs.
I was driving the bus. I see this sister dressed up in I mean, we're talking 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, dressed up in Lady of the Night attire in broad daylight, and she had this Edomite dressed damn near the same way in a skirt and like female attire on a chain, walking on all fours down the street on the south side. Broad daylight. I'm dropping kids off from school.
Let me tell you something. People act like they care about kids.
Right.
Like, you'll find out, like, people in the world, they act like they do it for the children.
Right.
You hate kids, man.
Damn right.
You don't care what they say. Fragile and impressionable. You can one thing that they see could really take their life to another place. Like, if anybody has seen the movie The Butterfly Effect,
right?
Yo, that was a deep movie because the experiences that children have dictate the trajectory of where their life gonna go. You understand? And if you in their mind, they're like, if I can go back and change this, how many of us always say that, man, if I can go back to when I was this age, I would change this about this. Well, that's what the Butterfly Effect was about. And if I could go back to a certain age in my childhood, I would go back to when my mother and my father were together. Those were some of the happiest times in my life, when they were together and they showed us nothing but peace and harmony before they started, you know what I'm saying, before my mama tried to fight my father like a dog because he went and got him another woman. I wish I could go back there. Yeah. Those would be some good times. So how do you think these kids look at life when they got to be on a school bus, look outside and see some nasty stuff like that? That'll change or desensitize them.
Yeah. And
that's what a lot of social experiments are about.
Oh, yeah.
So let's read a couple more of these comments, man. Go down, scroll down.
Yeah.
The Caucasians. Yeah. I'm with all of that. Hey, look. Read this comment out loud, brother.
It says the Caucasians.
Read his name too.
YG Jug Deuce.
All right, young Jug Deuce.
Okay.
What did he say?
The Caucasians. Yeah, I'm with all that ish.
All right, yeah, give him a hand. And that's what my answer would be. You got to get rid of every problem, and they are the problem. They're the author of all mischief when it comes to our people. They are the reason. What else we got?
You got the government.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't get rid of government. I would just get rid of the government that we're under today.
This government.
Because if blacks and Hispanics would fall under the government of the Israelite School PK in 15 years, 15. When I say blacks and Hispanics and Native Indians, I mean at least 80% of us all fall under the Israelite School PK and really follow what we teach. And 15 years we'll be the world's superpower. Won't be no more America.
That's right.
I'm just telling you straight up. That's what it'll be. What else we got? I seen the fat bitches comment.
Yeah, they got a lot of play on it.
They said, no, we need them. And then it was like, you can't do that. They're the main one who can cook. Go feed you.
That must have been the African.
Yeah.
All right, we good with this. We're good on this one, y'all.
Shout out to everybody that responded to it.
Yeah, man.
Good suggestions. Good suggestions.
Great comments.
Can't argue with that.
Great comments. Well, some people did argue with him when he said Caucasian. All right, our next story. Arkansas college student loses left eye during being shot on her front porch. And this is something you got to understand. When we show you this video, remember that Commander General Hunter, remind you where they're at. They're in Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
Commander General Hunter said that these white people, these white militia groups was not going to stay in the mountains forever.
Right.
They were going to start coming to your neighborhoods and shooting and unaliving Black and Hispanic people at a high rate. And this is something that a coward would do to Black. No, nobody's doing this to no sisters, man. These are the most beautiful people on this planet. They took a white man in, they sheltered him, gave him a shower, gave him socks and clothes, and then fed him. Put him back out on the streets and told him, man, you know what I'm saying? God bless you. This is what we talking about? Nobody ain't pulling up to nobody's house doing this. Play this video.
So, hey, real quick before you pray, just so that people understood too, when they always try to go back to what UPK stance is on segregation, and it got nothing to do with the color of your skin, but because of that violence against our brother. Remember that. That's what it is.
Straight up. And this is some violence. I guarantee you it was one of them white militia cats. Go ahead.
Turning around because the bullet went through my eye and came out of my cheek.
Take a look at this Ring doorbell video camera. A Mid-South college student, you see the shots being fired. This on her own front porch. She has no idea who did it, why they did it. It's been a month now since Nevaeh Jones was shot right there in Wynne, Arkansas.
Police are still searching for the suspect responsible. Tonight, this victim is speaking only to Fox 13's Sierra Jordan.
I'm standing on the front porch where Nevaeh Jones was shot several times. Now you can still see the marks of where the suspect shot at the college student. Now I sat down with Jones and she told me she is grateful to be alive today.
He literally came up behind me and started firing.
Nevaeh Jones left her home to get some pizza for her family just before 2 a.m. January 28th. Fox 13 obtained Ring camera video of Jones returning home on Owen Street North in Wynne, Arkansas. You can see Jones walking to her front porch with the pizza and car keys in her hand as she opens the screen door.
So I dropped down to the ground. I pulled up my knees in front of my chest. I got shot in 3 times in each leg and then through my face, and it came out through my cheek.
Shocked, startled, and scared, Jones ducked from the gunshots.
I counted the gunshots because I know how many are in a clip. And when I got to 15, I picked my head up and I seen him running off.
Jones says she did not lose conscious after getting shot 7 times. The shooting cost her left eye, but she expects to walk within the next 5 months. The college student says she is lucky her mom was there to help her get inside to safety.
She was just trying to go get us some pizza. And to hear her scream, and the hardest part is I couldn't protect my child. I was right on the other side of the wall and I couldn't protect my child.
Nevaeh Jones says she will not let what happened here stop her from chasing her dreams of becoming a nurse. Now, I did reach out to Wynne Police for an update. They say state police is assisting them in this investigation as they search for the suspect. Now, if you have any information on the shooter, please reach out to the police department. In Wynne, Sierra Jordan, Fox.
You think I got shot in the
Yeah. That's kind of rough to see.
I mean, I ain't gonna speculate too hard on who the suspect is, but
to me, it's kind of either one or two things. She whored on somebody. He couldn't take it. Knew that she was going to get some pizza or been stalking her. Waited for her to come back. Tried to unalive her because he's emotional and hurt. That could be an issue. It could be a ex-lover, right? Or a current lover. Or it could be somebody who's absolutely targeting Black women. And those type of people that absolutely target Black women are people who hate them.
Mm-hmm.
No, it could be those militia groups. that Commander Junior Hunter was talking about. And furthermore, here's another problem. She was totally oblivious to what was going on the other side of the street. You want to know why? Because women, I know y'all think that y'all don't need no nigga.
Bruh.
I don't need no nigga. Bruh, you need one. You need one. In that instance, it would have been the brother going to get the pizza.
Yeah.
And if the brother was me, he would have been strapped to the T. You understand? I'm not going to go get no pizza without the strap. I'm not going to go get no gas without the strap. And when I come home, I get out my car, I'm looking at all my mirrors before I get out my car. I'm checking in front of me and around me. I'm looking to the alley. I'm looking everywhere. When I get out my car, my senses are heightened to every small. I'm listening for a pin drop. What you listening for? I'm listening for the pin drop. Anything that look crazy or suspicious, I'm not going to give it the chance to get me. I'm getting it. And we'll talk about the rest later. It's crazy. And she needs a man to protect her. And the mother is not going to protect her. Her mother failed to protect her this whole damn time. If you go into the backstory, then you have to ask, where is the father? Where is her father at? First of all, her father wasn't home. I wonder why. If somebody wanted to be the fire bee on the floor right now. Yeah. So let me tell you something. It's generational. Her father isn't in her life, and then she doesn't have a man to protect her. It's a hand-me-down. That's what happens when we inherit the wrong things from our parents. Again, I gotta say it again, just like my old band director used to say, you stupid, just like your daddy. A stupid man that was a stupid woman and had a stupid child. That's why you stupid. It's a hand-me-down. And that was like the realest shit I've ever heard. You understand? Real talk, man. It's a hand-me-down. All of these things that we find ourselves played with are hand-me-downs, man. Our parents were talking, what they tell us, same thing. That's why we whoop kids like we whoop them. We whoop kids like that because our mamas whooped us. Our mamas whooped us like that because they mamas whooped them. You can find out, you keep going straight all the way down to when our slave masters used to whoop us. That's what we saw at work. So, man, yeah, man, that's a sad story. Waste of a beautiful sister. She don't got her left eye. You understand? No more. And it's just crazy, bro.
And now on the flip side of it, possibly being like a personal issue, if it is something that's racially motivated, I don't know how many more instances we're gonna have to take like this before people stop saying that anytime we talk about issues like this, being targeted by our oppressor, that we're just claiming the victim mentality. Because wasn't it not that long ago, somebody on the South got decapitated? Like this still happens today.
It's a lynching. It's a modern day lynching.
Not to mention too, if I could, it's still like sundown towns,
right?
Places,
Yeah, right.
Places, if you're a black man, you wouldn't want to be after a certain time. You know what I mean? It's like it ain't like it stopped. It just it ain't no cameras right then and there, but it's still happening.
The press is not on these kind of stories like that. The press is on LeBron James getting traded to the Lakers.
Exactly.
The press is on R. Kelly and P. Diddy and
Megan Thee
Stallion and that type of bullshit. But if you really look at the news, you'll find so many instances where our people are being targeted with violence. While we don't target people with violence, and let us start targeting people with violence, and they'll be like, well, God love everybody. Well, if God love everybody, then they shouldn't have done Mike Brown like that. I'm still mad about Mike Brown.
Yeah, I'm still mad about Emmett Till.
I'm still mad about Trayvon Martin.
Yeah, let's take it back. I mean, you can see the precedent that they've set. You can see the precedent that they've set with their actions and how, because of their familiar relations too, and their powers or their situations in politically advanced and judicial positions of power, to write these laws, to pass judgment, to let their cousin off, and I mean, how many times have we seen that? And again, I'm not taking the victim mentality by stating historical facts. and how it's continued and how it's gone forth. And I don't care about your hippie left wing woke bleeding heart liberals. I'm talking about them families that are in control and power. Do you think like just because y'all sit like a certain group want to sit there and hold hand and get high with you, that's gonna change the mindset and the actions of the people that actually run it behind the scenes?
I'm gonna tell you like this: we are the victims, so that's the mindset that we're gonna have. Don't nobody go to the Jewish white man and say y'all got a victim mentality.
Right.
Y'all got a victim mindset. Man, if that's the case, they need to drop the victim mentality too, because the Holocaust happened when?
Almost like 100 years ago.
100 years ago.
So I'm like it's been a long time, man.
Yeah. So get over it.
Golly.
Yeah, just get over it.
I'm tired of hearing about it.
Right. I want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Just same way nobody want to hear about we pick cotton. Nobody want to hear about the Puerto Ricans getting sold over to Spain.
Right.
Yeah.
It happened a long time ago.
And if I could too, they don't have no movies about no Holocaust, but they do have movies of us being slaves.
Oh man,
movies of this and that.
Schindler's List. Right. That Schindler's List, I think that was pretty much
okay one.
Yeah. It's kind of
it's a 100 slave movie. Like they keep reiterating this, but if we even talk about it, it's grounds for being canceled. It's grounds for having something shut down. It's grounds for stopping our money in some kind of way.
And we still gonna talk about it because we're the victims, and that's our mentality. And you're a very hateful person if you think that the victims aren't supposed to speak out against the atrocities that happen to them every single day. And the same atrocities was happening 400 years ago. And as we see from this video right now, it's still happening today. What's the next story?
Oh, God.
Yep, here we go. Here we go.
I don't know nothing about this. Y'all gonna have to enlighten me about this.
Shoot, man. This is the first time he probably heard it too.
Oh, it's messed up.
Yeah. 5 B's on the floor right now.
I don't care who's in the chair, and I don't care who's on the floor. That's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
That is just wrong.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this: if this was me and my wife in the bedroom, there's nothing wrong about that.
Yeah, it's different, man. Let the marriage bed be undefiled.
But since
ain't
this
no
is
marriage
children,
bed, there ain't no marriage bed.
Yeah, this is children on the floor.
That might be a marriage bed to a Catholic priest, but that ain't right.
They got the child on the floor right now. Eat her up, eat her up, eat her up. Yo, and the parents, bro, the parents who let this shit happen,
shame on
they need to take their kids. This is child neglect.
Mm-hmm.
This is child neglect. Go ahead, let's get it.
He is devouring those. Oh
That is so not cool.
I'm gonna let y'all start.
I mean, where do you even kick that off? The indecency of such a thing in public like that at school. Again, so they're trying to normalize behavior like this. Whereas, I mean, if we did that at the fire weekend, can you imagine the scrutiny that we would be under? It would be insane. But maybe unless we raised club. What was the price on that? They raised how much?
They raised $830.
Did they say what the cause was for? Why these children are licking adults' feet for what cause? What charity?
Money.
It just doesn't say.
For a fundraiser in Oklahoma. Listen, we got fundraisers going on in UPK too. We would never make some children lick our feet to raise money for a goddamn fundraiser. We come out of pocket.
Mm-hmm.
We work together as adults, brothers and sisters. The men that you see here and the men that you see on the East Coast, on the West Coast, down south in Canada, Central America, South America, and the UK. We put our dollars together. Our sisters throw in with us for a fundraiser.
And if I could too, that's same premise as having young kids at like a drag show, participating in drag shows. It's neglect all the way around,
exploitation.
And then that's at a school. Like, who approved that? Like, they approving books of different type of sex things for kids and all this type of stuff. Then they approving stuff like this. Like, it's going. If
I was R. Kelly's, if I was R. Kelly's defense lawyer, he'd be getting out real soon. Based off of this video. Because what's the difference between what they just showed right there on camera and R. Kelly peeing on a kid? What's the difference? There is none. All of those teachers should be behind bars right now.
That's
and
right.
Honestly, if that was if those was my children, that they may do that, I'd be in jail right now somewhere because I'd make the statement.
Yeah.
I'd be raising up the prisons right now.
Need some help.
Because whoever seen it was a case, a real public case back in the days where I think it was somebody, I don't know if it was Ted Bundy or somebody, or Wayne Gracie. I don't know. It was somebody, a serial killer. The father of one of those cats was there while they was bringing the serial killer through the
through the airport. He was at the phone. And
he was at the phone, and then he turned around and just rocked him. Bam!
I don't know who exactly was.
I don't know who the person was either, but
that was a person that loved their child. That was a person that absolutely loved their child and had to handle it like that. I'm sorry.
And that's the type of justice that the Lord is willing to give. Because I mean, things like that need to be checked that harshly. If you're going to cross that line on any person, if you're gonna abuse anybody in that manner, the punishment is death, according to the Bible, according to the Most High.
That's what I read.
Yeah, I'm not gonna waste and all these tax dollars too that go into the therapy sessions and the analysis,
the legal system.
Yeah. Again, the judge gets paid, the DA gets paid, the stenographer gets paid, the police got paid off of that.
Right.
Nah, like you need to go. We're gonna reset you. You'll come back at another time.
And
have another shot.
And not to mention, we don't know what teachers got their little foot fetish thing.
For real.
They got kids fulfilling
every teacher that sat down, I'm sorry to cut you off. Every teacher that sat down to get their feet licked has a foot fetish. And they like kids. You understand? They like kids. They like taking advantage of kids. They probably were kids that got taken advantage of themselves. So, I mean, that's a sick ass video.
Because now you that kid that just got done licking their teacher's feet online. Let that be my daughter, man.
And then, not to mention that next day in school.
Yeah. Next day in school.
Imagine how
he said he's devouring it.
Man.
That's wild. Hey, listen. Commander and Hunter, man, IHPK, we don't stand for shit like that. That's outrageous. You need to start really being invested in what's going on at these schools because I bet these parents didn't even know. They probably like packaged it up like, yo, it's about to be a fundraiser. Actually, I know it had to be a parent in that goddamn stadium. Like, hell no, I did not know this was my kid was about to be doing, and got an issue. But they gonna tell them parents, no, don't worry about it. It was for
a fundraiser. They raised like almost $200,000, Cat, for a fundraiser.
And exploited your kid. Wow, that's
your children were licking the feet of their teachers for a fundraiser.
And those was black kids, brother.
That one in front, that might have been Edomite.
Let's see it again.
The one in the blue shirt, I think he's like way in the front. That might have been Edomite. That's a brother. Getting laughed at, getting cheered on.
Yeah, the leverage that people have, they're only kids. Like, remember you did that, they can just bring it up at any time.
They need criminal charges brought up on them. And then everybody else is videotaping that, supporting it, accessories.
For a fundraiser.
It should be some criminal charges placed on those teachers, the principal, the entire school district should be this.
Yes. Fundraiser.
Let's go to the next story. This is disgusting. This is just disgusting. Now, here we go. This, exactly what they did to Nature Boy. It's what they need to do to every last one of these teachers.
Mm-hmm.
Nature Boy got life. Let's watch this video. Let's get it. Pull it up.
(183) State of Georgia versus Eligio Bishop. On count one, how does the jury find? Count one is rape. Guilty. And count two, false imprisonment. Guilty. Count three, prohibition on nude or sexually explicit electronic transmissions. Guilty. Count four, prohibition on nude or sexually explicit electronic transmissions. Guilty. And count five, prohibition on nude or sexually explicit electronic transmissions. Guilty. All right. And it is signed and dated by you as the foreperson. Correct. Thank you very much. All right. I'm going to have the deputy provide the verdict form to the state and to the defense for them to review. The verdict of the jury in indictment number 24C.
Yeah, there you have it. There you have it. And the same thing you do to Polite, same thing that you did to Brother Polite, and the same thing you did to Nature Boy needs to happen to these teachers that just had these kids licking their toes, man.
Right.
Nature Boy is a disgusting piece of shit. This cat was having his son watch him hold his rod while he peed. Brother, listen, it's some things I can't say on air right now that I want to say about Nature Boy, but the Lord don't play no games. From what I understand, Nature Boy has life in prison for the charges that he was for the things that he was charged with, and I think that's justice enough since we can't hang him on the rack.
Yeah, he's one of them cats talking all that black melanated people. His crew was Carbon Nation.
Carbon Nation.
Out in the woods. And then after that movement failed, and he starts bringing it back to the cities, his push with his male servant, somebody he was not bending the as those boys were, and then he gets on Sarnetta channel, has an interview with him, and I think Nepal was on there too. Makes a complete joke of himself, like. I don't know. Shout out to the UPK. Who's that brother that stepped?
Officer Dawada.
Also, shout out to Officer Dawada for being brazen and manly, and having enough consideration and compassion for that boy to rescue him from that situation. That is horrible.
Yeah, man. Dawada went in there. He stepped in and would not let that man abuse those children no more. It's I don't even have. It's better I just be quiet because we don't air. And I know what I be wanting to say about cats like this. I just really can't say it. Let's get the next story.
Yeah, that's why we need to be in authority.
Actually, you know what? Man, we passed the time. We passed the time. We got a bunch of other stories. We're going to get this one right here. We're going to get this one right here. And we're going to close out with this one so that Kananya can, do his thing on this one. All right? Y'all don't know, man. Kananya, he going to let y'all know about some stuff. All right? But I want to know if this is really true.
Yeah, we have to fact check some things.
Are we muted right now? No, we good? All right, let's mute up so we can watch it.
What the is that, dude? What the is that, dude?
What's up? What's up in the
It looks
sky?
like it's coming from theoretically. It looks, or not theoretically, but allegedly, it does look like it's coming from either outside of the solar, well, not our solar system, but
somewhere in the
outside of the firmament and aiming down. But I mean,
if this is the angels of God, white people, y'all better run for the hill.
Absolutely.
Be cool. I mean, I wouldn't put it past these devils to experiment with the toys and contraptions that they messing with out there. I mean, I wouldn't put it past them to do this. Just I don't know if they that brazen.
I don't know. That laser really sounded television knee, bro. TV-ish.
They making beams.
You
They
better watch out.
them phaser
It's about to
guns.
be the world of worlds. Tom Cruise ain't here to save you, white people. This right here, boy. This is the Lord sending some angels doing this.
That'd be cool. I'd be cool with that.
That's crazy.
I'd be cool with that.
Bro. Yeah, they got to run. But they said in association to this that a lot of Texas was had a bunch of fires or whatnot. So it says mysterious green laser captured on video during storm. Purportedly, I guess they wanted to say reportedly from the state of Texas. Developing, reminder, 1 million acres. That's 1 million acres have burned in Texas, which is now the largest blaze in state history. That's something we got to fact check, but 1 million